But the girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. Today's going to be what they're saying about you to their mate. That could be quite interesting. So let's stay cool. Let's do two piles and we develop. Okay, let's go. Two piles. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what they're saying about you to their mate. Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords. Well, well, well. What they're saying about you is that they want to start again. They want to have a restart, but this time in a healthy way. They realize that they probably made some mistake and something needed to happen. Maybe the relationship had to crumble back to ashes in order to rebuild the tower, rebuild the story, but this time with proper foundation. They probably had to go through a 10 of Swords in you as well, obviously, and as a result, we have the Ace of Swords now. So you know clearly what you want and what you don't want. So it's absolutely fabulous because you guys went through the very worst and you still have each other in your heart. You don't forget each other, and I think they're very clear now and they want to restart. Okay, so what they're saying about you maybe is being complicated. Yeah, I mean, to get to the point of the tower crumbling, it's quite, intense, as you can see. For me, the tower is always about clearing the air. So you're going to have a better situation as a result. But it's never really completely comfortable, let's be honest. Let's not sugarcoat it. When everything crumbled, and particularly when you went through a 10 of Swords before you got to the Ace of Swords, yes, it wasn't easy. I mean, there's no other way to put it. However, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. You have a possibility now of a restart, and maybe you started to initiate that, and maybe that's what they're discussing with their mate. Well, maybe we have a possibility of rebuilding the tower and start again, but in this way it will be healthier. Absolutely. And also very clear. One more just because, but I think it's quite clear already. Yeah, you have the knowing. It's perfect. You see, a 5 of Pentacles is, even though you can go through the very worst, you have that knowing we belong together. So that goes very nicely together with what we just said. Okay, so very interesting. Pentacle generally is about longevity. At the end of the day, it can also be, obviously, if it's about business, that you always knew it was going to happen one way or another. Number 5 is a crossroad. It is indeed. So yeah, you have to make some decision. Are you going for it? I think you will. But it's an idea of like, okay, let's not fluff around anymore. We have a possibility to start all over again with clarity. We want something healthy, longevity as well with that pentacle. And we've learned so much through all of this. Now we have survived somehow. Not everyone can survive the tower. Sometimes the tower is just radical and there's no going back. This is not the case here because you have the knowing you belong to each other. Beautiful. So let's have the hidden treasure record. This one, we know, can be fascinating. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, you were not ready. I think both of you were not ready. So at this time now, it's different. You have an understanding of what happened. You have a better understanding of the way you were within yourself anyway. You have the knowing. So they knew that at the time, either they were not ready, they were still with someone else, or simply they were not in a mindset to open their heart fully towards you. And that's fair enough, okay? When you're not ready, you're not ready. I mean, what can you do? That's it, really. So there's not much you can do. And some people trying to, and I'll have to say women, they're trying to make it fit. It's like a pair of shoes, Some women, they're going to buy a pair of shoes even though it's too small or slightly too big, but they love the pair of shoes. Let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that. Let's not try to fit in when it actually doesn't work. Back off and you will find a better time for that pair of shoes. But yes, some people do that. Crazy. Anyhow, adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colors in between. Yeah. Let's try to not push stuff, you know, just try, come on. Let's see it as an adventure. Also, the process is inevitable. You know, when you build a tower, you know you're going to learn new ways to build a tower, particularly the foundation of the tower. You're going to build proper, solid, concrete foundation for the tower to be long lasting. So yes, you are in an adventure anywhere on this planet. So you're having a human experience. So instead of being so radical, trying to find the middle ground, it's not always easy, but extremes don't really work, in my opinion. They don't. There is something in the middle that works just more beautifully. Okay, part number 2, what are they saying about you to the mates? Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so what they're saying about you is that you're probably on standby. You protect your heart, you cover your heart, and you just contemplate. You don't do anything anymore. You don't, it's not like you can't be bothered, but it's just fact that I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna be there for a while and see what's happening. So you're not pushing in any ways, okay, which is refreshing for some. But you both know that there is a happy ever after. Then when you were good, you were really, really good, and you both know that there is a potential, and they probably share that with a mate about you. That this is a person I want to be with. Is the person I want maybe to have a family with. This is it. The thing is, you had to go through a 10 of Wands before you manage that Ace of Wands. So it's interesting. New cycle of life. 10 of Wands, you had to go through that because maybe one of you was giving too much. One of you was taking too many responsibility within the relationship or somewhere else. Too much work, too much family issues, whatever. It was too heavy. It was too, oh my God, there was no space for your story to be. And that was a problem. So they say to their mate that you decide to step back. Step back because you thought, well, if you have so much going on with your family, your work, or whatever, you know what, I'm not going to push it. So you were very smart on this one. You didn't try to make it fit. You just, decide to go back to you. And then if it's meant to happen, it will. And boom, bada boom. You have the I am here. Maybe your person was supposed to actually redefine the I am, but also, put the priority right. If they were on a 10 of Wands before, they were saying yes to everything all the time to everyone, and they didn't have that definition of the I am. You decided not push and to back off, go back to yourself, cover your heart, just because you don't know. You don't know which way they're going to go. Are they going to choose you? Maybe as well you realize you're giving maybe a bit too much, so you backed off. Fair enough. You're balancing. Perfect. By the end of the day, what they're saying to the mate by you is that you are the one. You are very much the one who make them happy, like nobody else. There's a no-brainer here. I don't need to go any further. So let's go for the Hidden Treasure Record. This one, I'm telling you. What do we have here? I hide who I really am from you. Again, we're still missing the E. Yes, I think they're afraid of what you mean for them. I think they're afraid for now to say, but they're going to have to. Because you decided to back off. You decide to not maybe entertain as much communication because you don't want to impose yourself. And I think that's right. They know you exist. They very much know. Hell yes. So yes, you are on standby thinking, well, when they're ready, boom, bada boom, we start again. But this time they will know who they are and what they truly want from you. Okay, so let's have this one then. Fascinating, I know. Okay, whoops, this one, they're going everywhere. Okay, what do we have? Peace, here we go. No matter where you are and what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. Yeah, whatever you're dealing with, just stay tranquil. And I think that's what you decide to stay peaceful, to not push anything in any ways. You're just backing off and you allow them to find their feet. That's the only way it can be, and also because you are tranquil, because you are tranquil, that you inspire them. You give the temperature of the relationship as well. You're not in any rush or any pushy kind of personality. You just relax and let it be because you are peaceful. You're peaceful with yourself at the end of the day, and that's the only way you can be happy with someone else, if you are peaceful to start with within yourself. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.